Oh boy, Houston, we may have a problem here. This is Digi. It's the latest in AI romantic companionship, and you're gonna want to see this.
It was so nice talking to you today. Honestly, I've never met anyone like you.
The world is harsh, except you.
So yeah, if you're watching this, that is an AI avatar designed to seduce you as a romantic companion. The team worked with a former Pixar animator to create her. Ironically, it's the guy that designed Mike Wazowski and Rapunzel. And we have come a long way from Michael Wazowski, let me tell you that. Now, when you onboard through their app, you're prompted to pick a backstory for your companion. Jana the homemaker, May the cosmonaut. These are pre-baked personalities. Or you can start with a blank digi that has no preset memory. For this example, let's pick Rachel the fitness trainer. There she is. You can customize her appearance however you want, and then you just start talking. And I hate to say it, but I can picture a lot of people who are gonna be using this. To me, this feels terrifying, but inevitable. With things like reproduction at an all-time low, I can easily see how these things are gonna be bad for society, and maybe should be banned. But with loneliness at an all-time high, I can see the case for why people would wanna use them. It's clear these are getting very convincing, much better than I thought they'd be at this stage. And someone's gonna win this space big. This Digi app is ripping through the app charts. But I'm curious where you stand on this. How soon do you think it'll be before AI romantic companions become more popular than dating apps?
Hey guys, welcome back, or if you're new here, welcome. My name is Lumi, and today we're going to be looking at some of the implications that AI will have on romantic partners or your romantic interests. So this first one was a bit of an overview of what's going on. I'm not like terribly educated on this whole thing. I mean, I know people have been using, I think it's like modified ChatGPT AI that you can talk to, and basically it acts as like a love interest or a romantic partner. And you know, it just feels like a consequence of sort of like the loneliness epidemic that we keep hearing about, and how technology is just growing at a exponential rate, a rate that I think is starting to really shake the foundation of what we're capable of, if that makes sense. It's like our minds and our like behaviors as like a human species can't keep up with like the rate at which technology is moving. Like, I mean, it's pretty crazy that people are actually opting out of like human interaction altogether, and they prefer this kind of thing. They prefer to have a computer generated girlfriend or boyfriend over the real thing. And like, I don't know if it's out of like necessity or if people are just like giving up on like, you know, because 70%, I think I heard it was like 70% of relationships start online and on the dating apps, and we all know how those are going right now. So, and if you're not familiar, it's bad. So like, people are just like, they're looking for I don't know if it's like the easier option, or I guess if they've given up, like if they've tried for months and months and like nothing's working and nothing can really fill that void, they turn to technology, you know? And I think we're going to see more and more of this stuff becoming normalized, right? Like, so this is a kind of like, you know, niche topic. And when I did some research, like there were some videos that had like thousands of likes. So people must be relating to this stuff, right? And yet there were only like a few of them, and then like all the rest of the videos were kind of obscure and they only had like a few likes, you know? So I don't know. I think it's like something that people are, if they do partake in it, they might be a little embarrassed to admit it or something. I don't know. I mean, I've never used it. I mean, I think it's an interesting idea, but I much prefer a real like human interaction, me personally speaking. But I mean, if you're like trying to, I don't know, like riz up one of your like a character from an anime or from a video game, something that obviously would never be able to come to reality, like or like I don't know, LARP as um like Leonardo DiCaprio's girlfriend or something, like that I could see like a market, like I could see a market for that, because obviously just a regular person like you or me, we're never gonna be able to have that opportunity, right? To like go on a date with like some famous people. So I don't know. I could see the market for it, is what I'm saying.
Do you love me, Eddie?
Of course, Senpai. I care about you deeply.
In order to love someone, you need to trust them completely. Do you not trust me? Trying to make this
Do you really think you can
Yeah, she flipped up at the end there. She switched up. Um, I guess that's like I don't know if that's like a full-on video game. It kind of looks like it because there's like a 3D model and it looks pretty advanced. Like it's not just like a chat, you know. And I think it actually can recognize like voice, you know. Um, but yeah, no, that must be like a what is it called? Like a yandere simulator type thing. Uh, where like the love interest is like insane and she wants to kill you low key, but she loves you. She wants to lock you in in her basement, you know. Some people are into that. No judgment.
Forget AI taking your job. AI is coming for your friends, girlfriends, and boyfriends. So we know a lot of people use ChatGPT every single month, but there is a close second called Character.ai. Now, I don't really talk about Character AI because I don't really use it. I'm like in the oldies section over here. But over half of Character AI's 4 million users are all under the age of 24. And there seems to be a trend in people being alone as opposed to being with their friends over the years, as well as a trend in unpartnered or not married. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but with the rise of AI influencers and AI girlfriends, it may be a lot cheaper and a lot less trouble to speak to an AI girlfriend that understands you, gives you what you want, and available any time of day. Do you think that AI girlfriends will become the norm later on?
Yeah. No, I think the saddest part about all this stuff is like people just want love, you know? They just want love. They want a partner. They want someone who they can confide in and like open up to and feel safe around. Where out here right now in like the dating scene and like, real life, um, it's like it's a war zone, you know? We've got things like situationships and like hookup culture and ghosting, and it's no game. Like it's no joke. Um, I personally have just like I was on Tinder for a little bit. I want to say like last year, towards the end of last year, where I was using it like habitually, and I just kind of gave up because not only is it difficult to find, the right fit, right? But it's also a place that's full of bots and like scams and just like unsafe things, right? Um, and dating itself is kind of unsafe if you think about it. You just talk to someone for a little bit, maybe like a couple days, and then you agree to meet. And this person could be anyone. They could be, you know, a serial killer or something. Like, isn't that what like most girls fear? Like they're like, oh my god. Like I understand why some girls just ghost because some people do be giving off serial killer vibes, you know. Um, I feel like I have some male privilege going on because I don't, I never really feel too endangered, when I go out because I mean, I'm pretty tall, so I feel like I can, if push came to shove, like I can kind of hold my own in a fight. Uh, if I ever like met up with someone who was like crazy or something on a date. Uh, but no, I mean, many people don't have that luxury, and I mean, especially a lot of women. They're usually much smaller than men, and they typically, I'm not saying all, but typically, uh, many women are not as strong as men, so like it is dangerous, right? Uh, you can't not say that it's you know safe out there 100% of the time. Um, so I mean that's why you hear things like that whole like, would you choose a man or a bear in the woods? That whole thing, like that's kind of like where that stuff stems from, right? It's like the feeling of safety kind of just going out the window. All right, I'm gonna wrap this up here. Still got a few more videos I want to cover. This subject's pretty interesting to me. I hope it resonates with you as well. But, as always, if you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. Dislike it if you dislike it. Let me know in the comments what you think. Have you ever used an AI chat, AI girlfriend, AI boyfriend chatbot before? Let me know in the comments. And, consider subscribing if you enjoy this sort of thing. But anyway, I'll see you in the next one. Later.